Thank you. Madam Clerk, I'm sorry, Madam Clerk, can you, okay, we're live on YouTube now. Can you bring in, well, no, I'm gonna bring in, is it Dersham? All right, I'm gonna start with Dersham. Hold on 1 second. Mr. Dersham, please unmute yourself and start your video. You may call the case.
Court call the case of State of Michigan versus Chase Michael Dersham, ticket number SX 3768011, count 1, drove without motorcycle endorsement, count 2, motor vehicle operation without security.
All right, counsel, how are we proceeding today? Thank you.
I'm Zoranic for Mr. Dersham, Your Honor.
Mr. Dersham, I'm sorry, counsel. Mr. Dersham, can you state your first and last name for the record?
Chase Dersham.
Thank you.
Judge, today's the day and time set for a trial. Officer did not appear. We're moving for dismissal.
Okay, Madam Clerk, who's the officer? Complaining officer?
Is Officer Graphic Ninio.
Can you spell that for my court reporter?
GRAFFAGNINO.
Okay, thank you. Today's date and time scheduled for trial at 8:35 a.m. Currently, the court's time is 10:33 a.m. The officer, what's his badge number?
I don't know, Judge.
It should be on the ticket, Madam Clerk.
Yep, badge number 1549.
Badge number 1549 of the, is it the Detroit Police Department?
State of Michigan.
The state of Michigan has failed to sign to this courtroom, failed to answer the court's call, and is currently not ready to proceed with trial today. For the reasons stated on the record, all of these matters will be dismissed today without prejudice with stipulation of probable cause. Mr. Dersham, do you have any questions?
Would that mean that my license should have not been suspended, or is that?
No, that's not what that means. It means
Okay.
that the case was dismissed today.
I got it. Thanks.
Okay. You're welcome. You have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.
You too.
Thank you. Bringing in Richmond. Madam Clerk, is Ronquillo a plea?
Yes.
Yes.
And
You're
so
probably gonna need to send me that. You're probably gonna need to send me that one. Mr. Richmond, please unmute yourself and start your video. Can you please call this case?
yes, ma'am. Court call the case of City of Detroit versus Tyrone Dante Richmond, case number P1107664, count 1, fail to display valid operator's license not on person, count 2, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle, count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Also calling the case of P1107671, count 1, fail to have required motor carrier liability insurance.
Thank you. Appearances for the record.
I'm Zoranic for Mr. Richmond. Mr. Richmond, can you state your name for the record, sir?
Tyrone Dante Richmond.
Judge, today's the day and time set for a trial in all of his matters. The officer did not appear. We move for dismissal.
Thank you. Madam Clerk, who's the officer and badge number?
Officer is Daniel Vickers, badge number 4236 of the Detroit Police Department.
Thank you. Officer Vickers, badge number 4236. This matter is scheduled for trial today at 8:35. Currently, the court's time is 10:36. Officer Vickers has failed to sign to the courtroom, failed to answer the court's call, and provide good reason for his absence. Officer Vickers failing to appear, not being ready for trial. This case will be dismissed without prejudice with stipulation of probable cause.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Richmond, any questions?
No questions, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Richmond, you have a wonderful day and have a good day.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Bye-bye. You're welcome. All right. Bringing in Reader. Mr. Reader, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Call the case, please.
Court call the case of People versus Todd Tyrell Reader, case numbers 204-555-492, no insurance misdemeanor.
Thank you.
Bob
Appearance-
Zaranick. Sorry, Judge. Bob Zaranick for Mr. Reader. Mr. Reader, please state your name for the record, sir.
Tyrell Reader.
Judge, today's the day and time set for a pretrial. There's a recommendation of the city attorney to dismiss this matter. We'd ask the court to adopt that recommendation.
Thank you. The court does have that recommendation. The court will dismiss this matter without prejudice with stipulation of probable cause pursuant to the agreement.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Reader, any questions?
I just wanted to know, will I be able to get my license back today?
Counsel, if you could please address him.
I think I already talked to him earlier about that, Judge.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Reader, if this is the only thing you have up that's preventing you from getting your license, you should be able to get an appointment with the Secretary of State and get it renewed. This will be in the system this afternoon sometime.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Clearance fee, Your
Anything
Honor.
else?
No, that's it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Reader, are you still there?
Yes, I wanted to know if I can hang up.
You can, but before you do that, my clerk just notified me that you owe a clearance fee to the Secretary of State. That's $45, okay? So I don't want you to be alarmed, but you will have to pay that before you can get your license, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Take care.
Okay.
Goodbye. Thank you, Madam Clerk. Madam Clerk, the email that you just sent me, I can't open it for some reason. I don't know if it's too large or what, but I just wanted you to know that. I'm gonna bring in Rand now.
Okay.
You could call the case.
Court will call the case of People versus Patrick Rand. Ticket number is P11619-551. Count 1, violation of basic speed law, drove unsafe manner. Count 2, civil infraction, failed to signal. Count 3, careless driving.
Bob Zaranick for Mr. Rand. Mr. Rand, please state your name, sir.
Patrick Rand.
Wait, I'm right.
Counsel, how are we proceeding?
Judge, today's the day and time set for a formal hearing in this matter. The officer did not appear. We're asking for a dismissal.
Thank you. Madam Clerk?
Police Department of the City of Detroit, badge number is 3996, Officer Jordan Tucker.
Thank you. This matter is scheduled for a formal hearing today, 8:35 a.m. The court's time is 10:39 a.m. The officer from DPD is Jordan Tucker, badge number 3996, failed to sign into the courtroom, failed to answer the court's call, and is not ready to proceed with the formal hearing today. For the reasons stated on the record, this case will be dismissed without prejudice, stipulation of probable cause.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Rand, any questions?
No.
All right, Mr. Rand, I hope you have a wonderful day and please be safe. Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Goodbye. All right, counsel, I just want to see if I can open up this email. Madam Clerk, are you going to try and send it to me again? The way you sent
Yes,
it,
ma'am.
you sent
That's
it, it's
what I'm
not,
doing right now.
yeah, I don't know. All right, we'll take a brief recess. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. We're back. I'm gonna bring in Pablo Bello, the interpreter, and Ronquillo.
Yes.
All right. Good morning to you, Mr. Bello. Mr. Bello, I'm trying to admit your client now. Can you please raise your right hand for me, Mr.? Do you swear or affirm the testimony that you will interpret today from English to Spanish and Spanish to English will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you?
Yes, I do.
Okay, thank you. You may lower your right hand at this time. Good morning to you, Ronquillo. Mr. Ronquillo, can you unmute yourself and start your video?
Señor Ronquillo, por favor, apriete el botón de mute para que lo puedan escuchar.
Your Honor, Corporal Latch is here for this matter as well.
Thank you.
Señor Ronquillo.
¿Me escucha ahora?
Sí.
Okay.
Corporal Latch, if you're there, can you please unmute yourself? Thank you. All right. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Judge Bob Zaranick for the defendant.
Oh, I need to call the case. I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought you did. Sorry, Judge.
Calling case P117-5647, City of Detroit versus Felipe Ronquillo, count 1 misdemeanor, allowing unlicensed driver to drive.
La jueza acaba de nombrar el caso, acaba de decir el número del caso. La gente contra el señor Ronquillo por permitir a una persona manejar su automóvil sin licencia de manejo.
Bob Zaranick for the defendant, Your Honor. Can you state your name, Mr. Ronquillo?
Señor Ronquillo, el abogado está pidiendo que por favor diga su nombre.
Felipe Romero Ronquillo.
Felipe Romero Ronquillo.
Judge, today's the day and time set for a trial.
Hoy es el día que tiene programada un juicio y una audiencia.
The officer is present and checked in.
El oficial está presente y ya se registró.
I need the officer to make an appearance on the record first.
Okay, Officer Latch, can you state your name for the record, sir?
Yes, good morning to everybody. Officer Latch, badge 3603 with the Detroit Police Department's 3rd Precinct.
Thank you. Good morning.
El oficial se está presentando y la jueza está diciendo que buenos días.
Morning,
Buenos
officer.
días.
Thank you.
Good morning.
We did work out a plea agreement, Judge. This matter would be, defendant would plead guilty. The plea would be taken under advisement for 3 months.
Dice que el abogado está diciendo que usted se va a declarar culpable y lo van a tomar bajo consejo por 3 meses.
He's
Okay.
ready to enter that plea, Judge.
Thank you. Mr. Ronquillo, can you please raise your right hand?
Señor Ronquillo, por favor, levante su mano derecha.
Do you swear or affirm the testimony you'll give to the court today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you?
¿Usted jura que el testimonio que va a dar a continuación es la verdad y nada más que la verdad y que Dios lo ayude?
Sí.
Yes.
You may lower your right hand at this time.
Ya puede bajar su mano.
And Mr. Ronquillo, well, counsel, did you review with Mr. Ronquillo his advice of rights today?
I did, Judge.
La jueza está preguntando que si le leyeron sus derechos y el abogado dice que sí.
Sí.
And Mr. Ronquillo, did you understand those rights?
Yes.
Señor Ronquillo, ¿entendió usted sus derechos?
Sí.
Yes.
Mr. Ronquillo, do you understand that if I accept your plea of guilty today, that you will not have a trial?
Señor Ronquillo, ¿usted entiende que si acepto su declaración de culpabilidad no va a tener ninguna clase de juicio?
Sí.
Yes.
Do you understand that you'll be giving up your right to have witnesses called in your defense at trial?
¿Usted entiende que si se declara culpable, está usted cediendo el derecho a tener testigos si tuviera usted un juicio?
Sí.
Yes.
And do you understand that you'll be giving up your right to cross-examine any prosecution witnesses at trial?
¿Entiende que está usted cediendo sus derechos si tuviera usted un juicio?
Sí, sí lo entiendo.
Yes.
And do you understand that you'll be giving up your right to testify or to remain silent without any inference being drawn from your silence?
Usted entiende que tiene el derecho a permanecer callado y si permanece callado no se puede, su silencio puede ser usado en su contra.
Sí.
Yes.
And do you understand that you're giving up your presumption of innocence and the requirement that your guilt be proven beyond a reasonable doubt?
Usted entiende que está cediendo el derecho a que se le considere culpable más allá de una duda razonable.
Sí, lo entiendo.
Yes, I understand.
Do you understand that you're giving, oh, okay. Has anybody threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything to tender a plea of guilty today?
No.
¿Alguien lo amenazó o le prometió algo a cambio de que se declarara culpable hoy?
No.
No.
The court would like to direct your attention to the date of March 12th, 2021 at 11:40 a.m.
Este caso se remonta el 12 de marzo a la hora que está diciendo la jueza, señor.
Sí, sí lo entiendo.
Yes.
Thank you. And were you in the area of Grand River Avenue eastbound direction and Buchanan Street in the city of Detroit?
¿Está usted en la dirección que acaba de decir
Oh, no,
la
I'm
jueza?
sorry. I scratched that. I'm sorry. Did you own a 2001 Go GMC vehicle?
¿Usted es dueño del vehículo que acaba de decir la jueza, señor?
Sí.
Yes.
And did you allow an unlicensed driver to drive that vehicle in the city of Detroit in the area of East Grand River and Buchanan on that date, time, and location?
¿Usted permitió a una persona manejar su automóvil en la dirección que acaba de decir la jueza en East Grand River y la otra calle que acaba de decir la jueza, señor?
Sí.
Yes.
Counsel, are you satisfied with the factual basis for that plea today?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Thank you. The court is satisfied and will accept your client's plea of guilty under the recommended 3-month delayed sentence pursuant to the recommendation with the stipulation of probable cause.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank
La
you.
jueza está aceptando su declaración de culpabilidad y en los próximos meses va a estar bajo consejo el cargo que le están haciendo.
Ok. Por 3 meses, ¿verdad?
3 months. 3 months, right?
Yes, correct.
Sí, 3 meses.
¿Necesito pagar algún ticket o algo antes de los 3 meses?
Do I need to pay a fine?
I haven't sentenced him yet. I'm going to do that now.
Oh, okay.
Todavía no lo condenan, señores. Espere.
Counsel, if you could address the court at this time.
Judge, she just like a small fine and some time to pay.
Thank you. Madam Clerk, can you send me my dates?
Dice que usted va a pagar la multa, dice el abogado.
Mhm.
Thank you. All right. Mr. Ronquillo, are you employed?
Yes. Sí.
Señor Ronquillo, ¿tiene usted empleo? Yes.
Is that full-time employment for you?
Sí.
¿Trabaja a tiempo completo?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. The court's going to impose a fine of $20, mandatory court costs in the amount of $190. And Mr. Ronquillo, you shall not allow an unlicensed driver to drive any vehicle that you own, as well as you shall not violate any laws of the state, any traffic laws of the state. If you do, then you will not have the benefit of the 3-month, the delayed sentence and the dismissal, okay?
Dice que le van a dar una multa de $210 y que no puede usted permitir a una persona manejar su automóvil y también le van a dar 3 meses para retirar el cargo que le están haciendo.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so you owe a total of $210. You can make that payment to the court online or by using our phone pay system. Your 90 days will be up by March 18th, 2022, and you must make payment by that date as well, okay?
Dice que tiene un tiempo para pagar su multa, son $210 y eso es todo. ¿Le parece bien?
Sí, me parece bien.
Yes. I'm
There's a
okay with
phone
that.
number that he can call. There's a phone number he can call and speak to someone in Spanish to make payment over the phone.
Puede usted llamar al tribunal y hay servicio en español para que...
¿Me pueden dar el número?
Can I get the phone number to pay the fine?
Yes. Mr. Bella, I am sending you the number and I want you to provide it to him.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Eso es todo, señor Ronquillo. Ahorita yo le doy el teléfono.
Sí, está bien.
Es el 1855.
1855, ajá.
798.
Ajá.
1547.
Que son muchos números.
Sí, es es el número, yo creo que es el número para hablar español.
Okay.
1855 798 1547. ¿Correcto?
Ajá.
Bueno, eso es todo, señor Ronquillo. Buena suerte.
Muchas gracias. Hasta
Adiós.
luego. Adiós.
Adiós.
Okay, bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Josh. Have a good
Thank
day.
you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Be safe. Thank you, Officer Lush. Be safe.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good weekend. Happy holidays.
You too. Happy holidays to all of you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
All right, council, I'm gonna bring in, I think Madam Clerk sent me, she sent me Remsen. All right, so bring in Remsen now. Is there a corporal? Okay, there's corporal here for him. Madam Clerk, if you could send them to me like you've been, like one at a time, that's great. Thank you. Madam Clerk, did you hear me?
Misha,
Miss Remsen, can you please start your video for me, please?
okay.
Thank you. All right. Madam Clerk, can you hear me?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm sorry, there was someone at the back door.
Oh, sorry. I was just asking if you could continue to see the other litigants like one by one, like you did for these.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. All right, calling case P1197793, City of Detroit versus, is it Misha?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Miss Misha Remsen, count 1 misdemeanor, driving unregistered or untitled vehicle. Also calling case P1197780, City of Detroit versus Misha Remsen, count 1 improper plates, count 2 driver's license never required, count 3 no insurance. Appearances for the record.
I can't hear you.
For Ms. Remsen, Your Honor, please state your name. Ms. Remsen, can you please state your name?
Oh, Misha Remsen.
Thank you. Judge, today's the day and time set for a trial. Officer did check in. We did work out a plea agreement that Ms. Remsen will plead to 2 counts reduced to failure to display. All our other matters would be dismissed.
Thank you. Corporal Rule, can you please place your name and badge number on the record for me?
Corporal Jeremy Rule, badge 3896, Detroit Police Department.
All right, thank you. All right. Ms. Remsen, can you please raise your right hand?
Okay, one second. Okay. Can you repeat that? I can hear you now.
No, it's okay. Can you please raise your right hand?
Okay.
Do you swear affirm testimony you'll give to the court today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you?
Yes.
Okay, you may lower your right hand at this time. Ms. Remsen, you have a right to have this case heard in person today. Are you agreeing to waive that right and have this case heard by Zoom?
Yes.
Okay. Ms. Remsen, counsel, have you reviewed with Ms. Remsen her advice of rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And Ms. Remsen, did you understand those rights?
Yes.
All right. And Ms. Remsen, do you understand that if I accept your plea of guilty to 2 counts to failure to display that you will not have a trial?
Yes.
Do you also understand that you'll be giving up your right to have witnesses called in your defense at trial?
Yes.
Okay. And do you also understand that you'll be giving up your right to cross-examine any prosecution witnesses at trial?
Yes.
And do you also understand that you're giving up your right to testify or to remain silent without any inferences being drawn from your silence?
Yes.
And do you understand that, I'm sorry, I'm having some issues. Do you understand that if you're giving up your presumption of innocence and the requirement that your guilt be proven beyond a reasonable doubt?
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything to tender a plea of guilty?
No.
Sorry, excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. And are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
Okay. The court would now like to direct your attention to the date of May 8, 2021 at approximately 4:30 p.m. Were you in the area of Plymouth Road and Hayden Street driving a 2005 black Chevrolet vehicle?
Yes.
And did that vehicle have improper plates?
Yes.
And were you also driving without having your driver's license ever acquired?
Yes.
Okay. Counsel, are you satisfied?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Thank you. The court is satisfied and will accept your client's plea of guilty to an amended charge to failure to display on counts 1 and 2 on case P1197780, will dismiss count 3 and will also dismiss count 1 on case P1197793 without prejudice with stipulation of probable cause.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Counsel, at this time, would you please address the court on behalf of your client?
Judge, she just like a small fine on the 2 failure to displace and some time to pay.
Okay. Corporal Rule, is there anything that you wanted to add?
No, Your Honor, I'm all set. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Remsen, are you employed?
Yes, I just got employed.
Oh, congratulations. Is that full-time work for you?
No, it's part-time because I'm pregnant. I just found out I was pregnant.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Ms. Remsen, the court's just going to impose a minimum fine of $5 on both of these.
Okay.
Mandatory, you do have mandatory court costs in the amount of $190. Madam Clerk, does she owe anything else for the Secretary of State?
I'm checking, Your Honor.
Okay, so I'll tell you how much you owe in total in a minute. Just one second.
Okay.
No, there are no clearance fees.
Okay, so total is $390. Do you
Okay.
need some additional time to make payment?
Yes.
Okay, how much time do you need, ma'am?
I want to say, I don't know, because I just started my job, not even last week. I started like last week.
What if I give you until February 17th?
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's 60 days. Yeah. February 17th. Okay.
And you said how much? It was three what?
$390.
Okay.
And Ms. Remsen, I'm going to chat you some information on how you can make payment to the court, okay?
Okay.
Without coming down here. There's a phone pay system. This is probably the easiest. You can call over the phone. You see that on your screen?
Yes.
Okay, can you capture that information somehow?
Wait, it just went away.
That's okay, I'll send it again. Okay, there you go.
Okay. And you said that's one of the ways I can make a payment?
Yeah, you can make the payment, but you can also go online.
Okay. Can I go to one of those kiosk vending machines as well?
Huh?
Can I go to like the little local kiosk vending machine?
Yes, absolutely. You can find them in any local CVS pharmacy too in Metro Detroit.
Okay.
Okay, you take care and be well. Happy holidays.
Okay, thank you. You too.
Thank you. Thank you, Corporal Rule. Be safe. Happy holidays to you as well.
To you as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye. All right. Who's next? Let's see here. I have Red. Madam Clerk, are you still sending them to me?
I am, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Jim Red, can you unmute yourself for me, sir? And start your video. Mr. Red, please unmute yourself, start your video. Mr. Red, I need you to unmute yourself and start your video.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Red, thank you. All right, calling case 221240, City of Detroit versus Jim Red Jr. Count 1, no valid operator's license. Count 2, unregistered motor vehicle. Also calling case 365301, City of Detroit versus Jim Red. Count 1, driving while license not valid. Appearances for the record.
I'm Zaranick for Mr. Red. Please state your name, sir.
Jim Red.
Judge, today's the day and time for arraignment on the bench warrant. If there's a warrant outstanding, we ask that it be recalled. And we did work out a plea agreement in this matter.
All right, Mr. Red, the plea of not guilty will be entered on your client's behalf, and any warrants in this matter shall be recalled. Mr. Red, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm the testimony will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you?
Yes.
Okay, you may lower your right hand at this time, sir. Okay, I'm just looking at.
He offers to plead to 1 count of failure to display, and the other matters would be dismissed. He's ready to enter that plea.
Okay, 337148. Okay. Count 1 is the FTD, got it. Okay, count 2 is the dismissal, got it. And 36. Okay, Mr. Red, you have a right to have this case heard in person today. Are you agreeing to waive that right and have this case heard by Zoom?
Yes.
And Mr. Red, you understand that if I accept your plea of guilty to 1 count to an amended charge of failure to display, that you will not have a trial?
Yes.
Do you understand that you'll be giving up your right to have witnesses called in your defense at trial?
Yes.
And do you understand that you'll be giving up your right to bring forth witnesses in your defense at trial?
Yes.
And do you understand that you're giving up your presumption of innocence and the requirement that your guilt be proven beyond a reasonable doubt?
Yeah.
You have to say yes or no, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything to tender a plea of guilty?
No.
Okay. At this time, the court would like to direct your attention to the date of November 29th, 2017 at approximately 2:30 a.m. Were you in the area of Woodward and Rosedale Street in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Driving a 2003 silver Chevrolet vehicle?
Yes.
And were you driving without a valid operator's license?
Yes.
All right, counsel, are you satisfied with the factual basis for this plea?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Thank you. The court will dismiss count 2 on case 337148 and will dismiss case 365301 without prejudice with stipulation of probable cause.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Counsel, at this time, would you please address the court on behalf of your client?
Judge, could I just have a small fine and some time to pay?
Yeah. Mr. Red, are you employed?
Yes.
Is that full-time employment for you?
No, not, it's part-time.
Part-time, okay. And Mr. Red, you have a $200 bond that you posted. Would you like that bond to be applied to any fines and costs that are imposed on you today?
Yeah.
Okay, the court's going to impose a minimum fine of $5, mandatory court costs the amount of $190, leaving you with a balance owing today of $195. Your bond is $200, so you should have $5. Oh, well, you also owe 2 clearance fees to the Secretary of State, which are $45 each. The $5 remaining after your fines and costs are paid for will be applied to the amount that you owe to the Secretary of State. So you will still owe $85 to the Secretary of State, okay?
Okay.
So you'll have to pay that before you can apply to get your license back. I just wanted to make sure you're aware of that, okay?
Okay, so like, what I come to the court and pay that, or?
Actually, I'm gonna send you a phone number right now that you can call and you can make payment over the phone. But Mr. Red, I want to make sure you understand, it takes a couple of days for your bond to be applied. So I'm gonna ask that if you want your bond to be applied, that you wait a couple of days before you call the Secretary, before you call this number to pay that remaining balance of $85, okay?
Oh yeah, yeah, because I paid that. I mean, I did that that bond like a week or two ago.
Yeah, that's fine. The bond, it just takes a couple of days for the bond to apply. So here, number that I just sent you, screenshot that information so you'll have it in a couple of days when you call to pay that $85, okay?
All right. Hold on. Wait, can you send that, put that thing up again?
Yes. I just sent it again.
All right.
All right, Mr. Red. Any questions or concerns?
No, that's it.
All
And
right.
then, oh yeah, and that's it, right? That's all I want to say. Like that's everything that's on my record, right?
Well, I can't tell you if it's everything on your record, and neither can Attorney Zaranek, but I can tell you that's everything for this court.
Okay.
So if you think you have anything else at a different court, you can call the Secretary of State and ask for what's called a free fact sheet. It's free of charge to you, but it'll let you know if you have any outstanding matters open in any other courts of jurisdiction.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
All right. You take care and have a wonderful day. Attorney Zaranek, did you want to say anything to him?
No, we talked earlier, Judge.
Okay. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right. All right.
All right. Madam Clerk, did you send me someone else? Madam Clerk?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
I don't have it. If you did, I don't have anything else.
Let me see.
Madam Prosecutor?
Yes, Judge.
Do you have anything that you could send me? I can't. I don't have anybody. I have 4 people left. Richardson, Durning.
I can forward you the my offers that I wrote. I did.
I have the offers. I just don't have the tickets.
I just sent you another one, Your Honor. I sent you Gabriel Richardson.
Thank you. Can you send me the rest of them, please, though?
Yep.
Thank you. Gabriel Richardson, start your video for me, please, and unmute yourself. Thank you. Calling case 396-250, City of Detroit versus Gabriel Richardson. Count 1, no operator's license. Count 2, uninsured motor vehicle. Count 3, unregistered motor vehicle. Appearances for the record.
Tom Zaranek for the defendant, Your Honor.
Thank you. Ms. Richardson, please state your first and last name for the record.
Gabrielle Richardson.
Thank you. Counsel, how are we proceeding?
Judge, Ms. Richardson is here today. 3 different matters. Offers to plead to a failure to display. On one matter, the other matters would be dismissed. She's ready to enter that plea.
All right. Madam Clerk, there's another case, P505784, count 1 that's being dismissed, but I don't have that in what you sent me. Just please make sure that that's included, okay? Madam Clerk?
Yes, ma'am. I will.
Okay. I don't want you to forget because it's not in what you said. Okay.
I just wrote it down.
Okay, thank you. All right. Ms. Richardson, please raise your right hand. You swear affirm testimony you'll give to the court today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you?
Yes.
Okay, you may lower your right hand at this time. Ms. Richardson, I have a plea recommendation where you'll be pleading guilty to an amended charge declared to the on count 1 and a dismissal of all other cases. Is this your understanding of the plea recommendation?
Yes.
All right. And Ms. Richardson, do you understand that you have a right to have this case heard in person today? But if I accept your plea, then you will not have a trial.
Right. Yes.
Okay. And has counsel review with you your advice of rights today? Did you understand those rights?
Yes.
All right. And did you also understand that you'll be giving up your right to cross-examine any prosecution witnesses at trial as well?
Yes.
And do you understand that you'll be giving up your presumption of innocence and the requirement that your guilt be proven beyond a reasonable doubt?
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything to tender a plea of guilty?
No.
Okay, Ms. Richardson, the court would like to direct your attention to the date of November 8th, 2019 at approximately 1:10 a.m. Were you in the area of Joy Road and Westwood Street in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Were you driving a 2003 silver Mercury vehicle?
Yes.
And on that daytime and location, were you driving without a valid operator's license?
Yes.
Okay. Counsel, are you satisfied with the factual basis for this plea?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Thank you. The court is satisfied and will accept your client's plea of guilty to an amended charge to failure to display pursuant to the recommendation with the stipulation of probable cause.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Ms. Richardson, counsel, at this time, would you please, the court will dismiss counts 2 and 3 on case 396-250 and will dismiss case P505784, count 1 without prejudice with stipulation of probable cause.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Counsel, at this time, would you please address the court on behalf of your client?
She just have a small fine and some time to pay, Judge.
Okay, Ms. Richardson, are you employed?
No.
Okay, how do you receive income?
Right now I still get the child tax credit and my unemployment just ran out.
Okay, so you're looking for new work?
Yes.
Okay, and do you have any leads?
Well, after the car already got a car, the license gets straight, I'll be able to start moving. Because I have a 3-year-old that's not in school, so I have to be able to take him back and forth to daycare.
Okay, so Ms. Richardson, I'm participating in a pilot program with the city of Detroit. It's called Detroit at Work. Have you ever heard of that?
Yes.
Okay. Essentially, I would waive all your fines and costs if you were willing to participate in this program. What they would do is make sure that your resume is up to date. They would literally hold your hand to make sure that you get a job of your interest. If there's any training that you need, they'll set that up, but they will also help you find a job. And I think it's really beneficial, and I really encourage people to do it. I can't force you to do it though. It's something that you have to agree to do. You will be a referral from me. My clerk will call you later. We did verify your home address and phone number, right? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so I think it would be really helpful based on your situation. You have a small child. You know, you're going to be needing to get back to work soon. They may be able to help you find ways that you can work that also will help you with your child, because a lot of people are in the same situation that you're in right now where schools are closed, but you know, there's really nowhere you could take your child. So would you be willing to participate in this?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. All right, so I'm writing you down here as a Detroit at Work referral. So we're delaying sentence on you today, okay? And as long as you participate or even show me that you tried, then I'll just waive your fines and costs. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so Madam Clerk, just make sure that you give her a call later today, if you can.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. All right, so Ms. Richardson, you'll be receiving a phone call from my clerk. Her name is Lurst, Learst. So I'm not gonna say her first name, but Lurst is who you'll be hearing from, okay? And she'll be calling from the support. So just so you know, it's not a prank call or anything.
Okay.
All right, Ms. Richardson, I wish you the best and happy holidays to you, okay?
Thank you. Same to you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. I think I heard your child. Bye-bye. Bye. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye. All right.
Your Honor,
Yes.
I had to send Durning in 2 emails.
Oh,
I had
okay.
to get an updated state offer.
Got it. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Okay.
You're welcome. And the other person that's in the waiting room is not on the docket for today.
Okay, thank you. Raymond Durning, good morning to you, sir. Ready for your case? Calling case 405-848, City of Detroit versus Raymond Durning, count 1, disregarding traffic control device, civil infraction, count 2, failure to produce evidence of insurance, civil infraction. Also calling case 405-849, City of Detroit versus Raymond Durning, count 1, misdemeanor, no operator's license on person. And also calling case 211-349, City of Detroit versus Raymond Durning, count 1, no operator's license on person. Appearances for the record.
Bob Zaranek for Mr. Durning. Please state your name, sir.
Raymond Durning.
Thank you. Counsel, how are you proceeding today?
I did talk to Mr. Durning earlier, Judge, about an offer that was made for him to plead to the disregarding a traffic device and having his other matters dismissed. He was willing to accept that offer and enter that plea. However, that offer has been upgraded to plead to an impeding traffic instead of the traffic device, which is a better offer. So I'm sure he'd want to avail himself of that because that involves 0 points, Judge.
So let me just make sure I understand. He'll be pleading to impeding traffic 458. I'm sorry, just bear with me. 849. that's dismissed. Count 1, 211, that's dismissed. And so on 405, 848, you're saying he's pleading to what now?
Just impeding traffic,
On count 1?
correct?
Okay, 1 second. I take a brief recess.
Sure.
Sorry about that. Thank you. I'm sorry, Mr. Durning. I'm having some little bit of issues. Let's see here. So count 1, impeding traffic. Count 2, dismissed. Okay, so the state, but I'm confused as to, these weren't state matters, were they? Written under the city ordinance.
Let me double check, Judge.
No, these are all city. There should have been no state offer. Yes.
On ticket 405848.
Mm-hmm.
Those
city.
are written under, if you look down at the offense code, it's 257.611.
No, it's the city. No, it's the city of Detroit, and it's ordinance 55-3-1.
I was told they were city, or state, I'm sorry.
No, I think these are city.
Count 2 is not received. There's no record of count 2.
Okay. All right. Well, Mr. Durning, is this a plea recommendation? Do you understand the plea recommendation that's before you?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All
I
right.
understand.
Okay. And do you wish to enter into this plea recommendation?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear affirm testimony you give to the court today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you?
I do.
Okay, you may lower your right hand at this time. Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything to tender a plea of responsible today?
No, Your Honor.
And are you pleading responsible on your own free will?
Guilty.
Are you pleading responsible on your own free will?
Yes.
Okay. Counsel review with you your advice of rights today. Did you understand those rights?
Yes, I did.
All right. And the court is satisfied and will accept your plea of responsible to amended charge to impeding traffic pursuant to the recommendation with stipulation of probable cause.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And the court will dismiss all other cases before your client today without prejudice with stipulation of probable cause.
Yes, thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Counsel, can you please address the court? I'm sorry.
Judge, could you just have a small fine on the impeding matter?
Yeah, Mr. Durning, do you how do you receive income? Are you employed?
Not right now. I was sharing with the attorney.
Mr. Durning, we can't really do that well, Mr. Durning. Counsel, I'm not sure.
Just keep me from. Yeah.
Looks like we lost him. Hopefully he comes back. Madam Clerk, did you see my text, my chat to you? Mr. Durning, can you unmute yourself for me? Mr. Durning? He's having. He did not. Okay. It looks like he's trying to unmute himself again. I'm going to give him an opportunity.
Yes, hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Okay, I'm back.
Thank you. All right. Can you tell me about your employment situation, sir?
Currently, I'm looking for work. I'm not working right now. A lot of jobs I'm applying for requires that you do have your driver's license, even if you're not even if you don't have a transportation. But I am seeking work right now.
Okay, wonderful. Well, Mr. Durning, there's a $175 fine, but I'm participating in what's called a Detroit at Work program where we help people just like yourselves find employment. Is that something that you're interested in?
Sure.
Okay, the way this will work is I will not impose the fine today. And Madam Clerk, my clerk will call you to fill out the information that we need to send over to the Detroit at Work partners. And then they will contact you directly to make sure that they help you find employment. As long as you participate in this program, then I will waive all of your fines and costs, okay?
Okay.
All right, so you're welcome. We will be reaching out to you later today. Do you have we did verify your home address, correct? And your phone number? Okay, great, wonderful. All right, thank you, Mr. Durning. This does complete your case for today, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you, bye-bye.
Have a great day.
You too, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye, happy holidays.
You too, thank you.
Thank you, you're welcome. Okay, Attorney Zernick, we have a person that logged in just now, but he was scheduled for trial. The officer did not appear, so I'm willing to hear it if you would do that.
okay.
I'm gonna bring him in just so that you can talk to him privately. And then Madam Clerk is gonna send you over the information, okay?
Okay.
All right. Mr. Red,
Hey, how you doing?
I'm well, but you're pretty late to court.
Yeah, I know. I had made a mistake and overslept. I had worked late last night.
Well,
I guess my phone wasn't on this morning.
oh, okay. Well, Mr. Red, I'm gonna give you some advice. I'm gonna hear your case today, but very well, if this had been any other place, you probably wouldn't have had your case heard. So make sure you set that alarm, make sure that ringer is on, no matter how tired you are, because these matters are important, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, here, I'm gonna put you in breakout room 1. Press join for me, and attorney's gonna meet with you now. Thank
Okay.
you. All right, we'll take a brief recess.
Hey, Dawn,
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to step away for a few minutes, okay?
Okay.
We're ready on that one. Hey, Don,
Yes, sir.
that officer,
It was
Mitchell.
Officer Mitchell.
He didn't show up, right?
No, he did not.
Yeah,
I went back through my list just to make sure, because I released 2 officers earlier, but it was not either of them.
So he's ready. We're just gonna ask for dismissal.
Okay.
Thanks.
Madam Clerk, can you send me I need the case.
I did, Your Honor.
Oh, I didn't get it. That's okay. If you want to just say it, then you could just say it because I don't have it. It didn't come through yet. I'm bringing Mr. Red out now. I just got your chat with the officer's name, but I don't have anything else.
Oh, I have the info, Judge.
Oh, okay, great. Somebody could call the case.
Yes. Court called the case of City of Detroit versus Jaquez Red. Case number SP 11737-701. No insurance misdemeanor.
Thank you.
Bob Zaranick for Mr. Red. Please state your name, Mr. Red.
Jaquez Red.
Judge, today's the day and time set for a trial in this matter. There was a plea offer, but the officer, who is Officer Mitchell, Detroit Police Department, badge number 2125, has not appeared. We'd ask for a dismissal, Your Honor.
Counsel. Mr. Red, Officer
ma'am.
Mitchell, badge number 2125 of the Detroit Police Department has failed to sign to the courtroom, failed to enter the court's call. It's currently not present. For the reasons stated, the court is going to dismiss this case without prejudice with stipulation of probable cause for failure of the officer to appear.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate y'all.
You're welcome, Mr. Red. Mr. Red, remember what I said, okay? Make sure
Yes,
you
ma'am.
make your business your priority, okay?
Okay, I got you.
All right.
Thank you. Once
You're
again,
welcome.
thank
Take
you.
care. Happy
Y'all have a good day.
holidays. You too. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
All right.